this land of glory. We the Amazonian, nation loyalty. Praise to our Savior who granted us the freedom. And let us to the hero who fought the lonely diablo. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in the nation, flowing rivers and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation and joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation.
Good morning, my fellow Ambazonians. For all man, we don't take the time for joining for this early morning for Ambazonia. Now 7 o'clock for morning time for Ambazonia, and one can salute for all. One can salute all man. On a morning for all una. On a morning. I don't come for this early morning for Ambazonian time. I get a lot of things and where I get for. I want can explain them for what people them. Because as the talk say, without knowledge, when people do not get better knowledge, people that they perish. So a lot of things that they happen for the city of Kumba, a lot of things that they happen for the city of Bamenda. This morning, I want come for make we get that discussion, for make our people understand what did happen for Kumba and what did they plan for doing for Kumba, what did they plan for doing for Bamenda. And the battle for Kumba. Why all the events that happen for Kumba? Why plenty people them that they send them for Kumba? A lot of things that they go on. So this morning, I would take the time for break and for all we forgive for now. The inside game where the public they try for playing for Ambazonia, the inside game where they try for playing for Kumba and for Bamenda, and why these two places. So a lot of to read for early this morning. But make I always will start when I sabi say for year. When we meet up for year, now the time where we salute our people them, now the time we show love for our people them, now the time we care for our people them, now the time where we show one spirit and the unity and love we get them for each other. So I know it's in a very early morning for Ambazonia, for Toronto here and for Washington DC time, now 1 o'clock for night. Yes, I day up for 1 o'clock for night for make sure say we do work for our people then. All right. So make us salute all the friends and we don't take the time for join we. And then we go next more music. We will next more Ambazonian music for Shake Place. Then we go for the story proper. The package for the story today. It big and it plenty. It go really make una heart over sweet because as they talk say, if people they not get knowledge, they go perish. All right. People they perish because of lack of knowledge. No. For Ambazonian revolution, we there for here for give the knowledge for make our people they live, for make our people they become free, for make our people they gain freedom and independence, and then for we for build a beautiful and a great country. So make us salute all my brother and my sister they don't join me for here. All right, Mr. Shea Struggle, you two never sleep. I see you. Big boy Franklin for that side for London for Canada. You two never sleep. Okay, I salute all now. Good. All right. my brother Usman Ibrahim, the only Bayangi man when a Muslim. I salute you, my brother Usman Ibrahim. China, Mr. Usman Ibrahim, I salute you. All right, just make small comments so that we fit salute you. May not talk say they say PS as we know what I do. We not salute me today. All right, Mr. Isaac Obiokoye, would salute you. All right, Mr. Obio, we salute you, Mr. Obio. Una welcome all man. I know it's in a very early morning. Una welcome for all man. We'll do this broadcast right now for Facebook. We know say the people them for ACN TV. Later on, they will put this video for ACN TV for broadcast time for our people them for Ground Zero. All right, Yobo Dollar would salute you too. Sounds Mr. Isaka. Good morning for all now. All right, Comrade Clovis would salute you. All right, Cornelius would salute you, Mr. Lontum. All right, una good morning for all man. Una good morning for all man. We salute all man. We don't take the time for join we. Make we knock more music before we make we shake skin and then we bring the story proper. Make we shake small skin. Make we bring a better music directly from Ground Zero. Better music for our brother Foke. Make we bring Mr. Foke in music. Who's a done man Foke day? Now in this, make we knock more music, then we'll start proper.
Menemo, I have Foke. I'm tak better with international no. My friend is all freestyle, but in my bed with different storylines, with different punchlines. A Jongzo and a more universal rapper.
AJ
Bazoo
on track.
Namsina no anuru bango no obasa gara pombe ne kama mi miracle buchini ma rap zaka chine mo raska menemo angwa amabere nangaton akabere on YouTube tere kona indon tikirani life is strong alive na tomba toy menemo awa wene bere kap wene wene kabere awa wene kana no chumbe wene ka kere dinga saka mo baka chine mo waga mafate mabana chambu mo kumu binga kam ina backup ma jamba basanga nu de ma hankop mo nuru fiya kata black boost mo rapping nanta da gimbe na gama ngam kana me kana kimo mo zama ngana mo eta krebe no kam nganta ka betiya tab manyenye mero chumsi da bana weta gama benga yini gama nampa anga obi rap ne ka for mo jofan basaga ambu mi tingu chine mo kuru isingu ngom mbano ira bazira njine ba imba ngom no ira bazira njizam gama zama
Our young Amazonian this.
baga ninga mo wakanjiro nga banenga mazima buko babenga uza kwara ve shoto ne beg zama za obi the next bama one the next move prende the class aber tabu chom tuo chom giru chom fe chom sima faga ne ay mombo ne to joga abanu mu ye mombo ne te beru jutom menemo moy ngom na sa kenano man ana pigeon Bazoo. Listen, I'm a fucker when I don't mind. When I walk up, possible to say I've been a strong man. You wanna know why I don't believe in the woman. No, you them bang guys, car been and the man, eh? Job to be frank, be grand, I follow for your back, no say give I'm a rank. If you be colonial, I've been a jidang. If not for marathon, I don't say me, I dem a dang. Thanks to the rubber boy, and he still walk up a grand. That guy with the dozen of a trunk for the man. I'm a made for the walla abapa. I'm from Gola, go bolo, or do for any ton and a badola. If I'm palaba, don't say I go bring matter. I did rap, I did sing when I clap my mother. It's my era, I'm no say the best rapper. I've been to the party, cause me say me a smooth banger. Why other instances of fuck we all find somewhere, please stay in your choppers. I win take an audition, they give me a condition there. I walk a fine job, they say my involved. Me I give a lift map, me I give a lift scar, me I give a sing song with men de la pasca. Now some more but don't superstar. Win all the guy they for quad like Topo. Me I been a Joe, I been a old school, I go school. Sometimes I do not go smooth and I need something for boost new so that my profit go smooth. Hope you to feel me, eh? I get rhyme scheme and a fine thing when I thank me, invite me for your party. I go rap so you go dash me a cocky. Menemo. Man, I plan to it and it's strong now. Let me give you something in English. Mazua. I hustle for breakfast, lunch and supper. My family, great-grandsons and daughters, for bachelors, widows, and even the orphans for the sick, poor people in my village and the others for the deaf, for the dumb, and the blind, and the physically disabled who can't feel my rap in one way or the other. Menemo. Yeah, it's the Foke. Salute to all rappers worldwide. A big shout out to Black Gun Records, sponsor music. All my G's in Bengui, Abakwa Kumba. Mochar when Bemijum. Borobo Kunanem Bemijum. AJ. Confirm.
All right. That one so it will be na music for our brother way in Foke, young Amazonian talent, young Amazonian way. He get a better rap for a mob. He did rap for Igbo English, he did rap for Pidgin, he did rap for country talk. Foke and a don man. He did not better music. So my fellow Amazonians, our story for today, a plenty. We don't start for salute our brother them, our sister them. We start for salute the people that join for here. Now make her take the time. I salute all big papa them. I salute our big mommy them. I salute all our auntie them. I salute our uncle them. I salute our neighbor them. I salute all Ambazonian picking them. Una good morning. Whether we there for that side for refugee for ground one, good morning for una for that side. It no matter for the place where you there. Whether you there for inside for Manfe, whether you there for new layout for or for you there for new layout, or you there for Egbeko village. Whether you there for Lala, or you there for small Manfe. Whether you there for that side for Banya, or you there for that side for Maiwan. I salute all una people them for that side for Manfe, for all the people them for the big city of Cape Town. I caught una una salute and I talk say una good morning. For all our people them for that side for Victoria, una good morning for that side. All our people them for that side for the city of Abakwa, we salute all man for that side from Bengui. Well, it no matter for place we dey. We throw una salute. Even people them for that side for Lebialem, we not forget una. All right. So it no matter for place we do. Whether you do for Furava, we salute you. Even people from Mundemba, we salute una too. So my people, the story is over plenty. I like for simplify the story. Make we start. La République du Cameroon, because it don't lost the war for Ambazonia. When we talk say La République lost the war, we need to talk na say all their police, their terrorist gendarme, their terrorist army. That means say they don't come off Ambazonia. No. The definition we would talk say when they don't lost the war, now because La République du Cameroon it not get the ability or the capacity for govern the Ambazonian people anymore. They don't get them. So it don't make them, they don't, as Lapido they talk, they don't depopulate. I hope say correct. It don't make La République, they don't decrease. It don't make even Sotepobia. It don't come out go height. It don't height. Whether you two don't die like Ayijobi die and then they not bring a die body for Cameroon. No one no know. Place where Pobia day, person no know. Place where Chanteau ide, no man no know. So the country don't chakara because the Ambazonian people, they don't defeat La République du Cameroon. That defeat come about now because we use na sense. We use sense for make them not get the power. For make sense, we use sense. Make their governors, their SDOs, their DOs, they not get the power and the capacity for govern the Ambazonian people then. So when they don't lose this power, and one of the most powerful weapons, we will use them for take power back from La République du Cameroon then. The first one, the very first weapon with the Ambazonian people, they use them for start for defeat La République du Cameroon. Now wait till they call and say ghost town. That country Sunday, where every Monday, since 2016, every Monday, Ambazonia, they close the entire territory. They close all market, they close all office. All man just stay for house. No market, no business. That ghost town. Now one of the foundation them. Now one of the pillar them where the whole war of independence. The ghost town be so powerful. Because the purpose for ghost town, I say, it is show say now a grassroots movement. Ghost town, the show say now all Ambazonia, they don't woke up for demand for their right for self-determination. For demand for their right for a free homeland. For demand for their right for independence. It shows say, ghost town, the show say now all Ambazonia them, they want independence. As a result, the ghost town, the people that observe ghost town, now for tell the world and for tell La République du Cameroon, say now the people they want independence. Now the people self they want freedom. So number 2, the ghost town now a weapon, now a tool, now a strategy where would you use them for punish La République du Cameroon economically. When we close that store them, when one mommy they not go for market, when people not go work, La République du Cameroon it lost billions and billions of CFA for the money with the economic activities is supposed to generate them for the occupied territory. So we deprive La République du Cameroon a lot of money for one day of ghost town. They lost plenty money. Now also number 3, ghost town. It punish La République du Cameroon. Not be say they only lost the money, but now say all the things that La République du Cameroon supposed to can sell them for Ambazonia or move them out of Ambazonia, would deny them for them. So the ghost town it be so powerful. Now one of the most powerful economic strategy we would launch them for take back control of Ambazonia from La République du Cameroon. So what did happen for Kumba? The first thing La République did do because the ghost town be effective and it punish them economically and it make them make the world know say La République don't lost control. Like the first way La République to try for do now for kill ghost town for Ambazonia. I go explain more on this. The second thing where we use them for take power back from La République du Cameroon. Now the colonial school boycott. The fact say La République du Cameroon, the colonial authorities, the colonial state, the Ambazonian people don't boycott their education since 2016. Now one way that we will use them for take back control and then they lost control. Because the fact say school they need to go on for Ambazonia, it means say La République don't lost control of the territory. This one, now he make them, they decrease. So when we talk say make the territory ungovernable, it means say now for take power back from La République du Cameroon and take that power gear back for the Ambazonian people them. So the colonial school boycott. Now one of the strategy then that for a war. Now a war strategy for boycott the colonial school. That means you don't deny Cameroon the power to govern Ambazonia. So when we hear La République du Cameroon, they cry about school. They need to cry about school for the Ambazonia picking them. They cry all this drama for school. Now because it shows say La République du Cameroon it not get control over the territory anymore. So now our second strategy that those first two strategies them, not them they don't make La République du Cameroon it go crazy. So what did they try for do now? Now for make sure say the ghost town is finish and school go back. When ghost town go back, that means say Ambazonia don't lost the war. Now yeah fine. Ghost town, every day where ghost town take place, it means say Ambazonia the win La République. The day where ghost town not take place, it means say that day La République don't start for win Ambazonia. So this ghost town will pass for Kumba. It be been a big ghost town. It proved to La République du Cameroon and to the international system say the people of Kumba, even when La République it don't do all this craziness, even when it kill or picking them, bring the colonial governor, bring the colonial minister of territorial administration. They even go carry thief man. When La République don't tumam for Shiho. So they give belle. They give gas for a belle. They go carry the ex fighter Nambere. Where they buy Nambere from Samuel Sako, the infiltrator. carry it from Nigeria, bring them for use it for do propaganda. They even go carry that one, bring them. Make it can't threaten our people them for kumba. It not still waka. Now the desperation of La République du Cameroun that. This desperation, it don't make La République the lost sense. Now, what people need to understand, say, when they create self-defense, now number 3 pillar that of our war of independence, La République be no say, they say, that self-defense, it go really finish them for ground zero. So La République also, it go create its own Amber Boys. Atanga and go create Amber Boys. That papa for Kumba, how they call it, the senator, Fon Mukete, he create his own Amber Boys. All the colonial SDOs and DOs, the colonial senators them, for their various communities, they create their own Amber Boys. Make una listen for the colonial, Cameroon colonial general, when they kill Comfort, was Sister Comfort from Moyoka, when they caught Comfort the head from Moyoka, by Samuel Sako, he forces them for inside Moyoka. When I hear, when they go bring this Cameroon colonial general, when I hear what he talk, and then we'll go continue the story. It be very important. Oops, excuse me, sorry. Sorry. I'm not the video that. Because this one be very important for our people them for understand the game where La République du Cameroun it try for one player for inside Amazonia. Because now the whole reason this where they do all those crazy things and for our people them. So these people their video there. Just give me a moment here. We've already arranged these things. They don't shift. One play on a video. When I go hear from La République du Cameroun, their general says for your own mob. I see the opening mob. It talks they say. Then they don't create Amber Boys, plenty Amber Boys for Amazonia. They say that they confess. Say they create Amber Boys for Amazonia. And they talk the reason why they do it. Now this video they don't mix. I've already arranged all these files and a computer. You arrange them, you do it on. I go bring una that video. I'll find that video. I'll play it for una for here. Una go hear as Eba, the colonial general of La République du Cameroun. The reason why I want to tell una this thing so that una go understand what did really happen for Kumba. Because what did happen for Kumba, it is for tell the Amazonian people them, La République du Cameroun their strategy. And why they kill were picking them for Kumba. Why the Amber Boys or their own military, why they deliberately kill were picking them for Kumba. It be important make all man here for most of them. I don't know whether I don't see that video, but we also don't play that video for una here many times. The files them shift, I put them for una here, they don't shift. And I get plenty information here from my system. So I just give me a moment. It be very important. Make una self una take una ear them and una take una eye them, una see the work, the dirty work where La République du Cameroun et do for our people them. And how did they kill our people them? Talks in Amber Boys. They kill our picking them. talks in Amba boys. With the SSF, they get their own Amba boys. And the SSF, they don't agree. So they get Amba boys. Now in this. I don't see them. Now in this.
People to paint him a picture of the working relationship between them and the element he has sent to protect them.
Some of the other military, when they come, they don't treat us as if we are the citizens of Cameroon. Instead, they might treat us in a way that we even feel bad when we see even young children. Young children now, when they see the military coming, they are running.
Power off.
They are running. So we find it bad. I don't know.
Responding, General Eba Benoit noted, adding that there is a possibility that the military can also have Amba boys as soldiers with hidden intention to frustrate the call.
Young children now, when they see the military coming, they are running. They are running. So we find it bad. I don't know.
Responding, General Eba Benoit noted, adding that there is a possibility that the military can also have Amba boys as soldiers with hidden intention to frustrate the call, calling on the population of Yoke-Moyoka to be calm and trust the military.
Young children now, when they see the military coming, they are running. They are running. So we find it bad. I don't know.
Responding, General Eba Benoit noted, adding that there is a possibility that the military can also have Amba boys as soldiers with hidden intention to frustrate the call, calling on the population of Yoke-Moyoka to be calm and trust the military, and that their worries will be tabled to the highest authority and the necessary measures will be taken.
Even amongst us, the military, it's not impossible that you may encounter the Amba boys. They may be part of us. Your issues have been understood and the
necessary measures will be taken.
Even amongst us, the military, it's not impossible that you may encounter the Amba boys. They may be part of us. Your issues have been understood.
Now the first thing this way were people for Kumba and all across Ambazonia they need for know. Now the thing this way were Mami them for Kumba they need for know. Now the thing this way were Papa them for Kumba they need for know. Now the thing this way all Ambazonians they need for know. La République du Cameroun. The moment the Ambazonian people them they start to create self-defense. La République du Cameroun through Atanganji they go start to create their own way they call as Amba boys. And as their general talk, they create those Amba boys now for frustrate the independence of the Ambazonian people them. They create those Amba boys now for make those Amba boys they start for kill what picking them, kill what mami them, come for quarter can rape, broke what people they are store them in the name of Amba boys. For turn the population against the real Amba boys because the people now not gonna know which one be which one. They launch kidnapping for ransom, for start for target people then. As when I don't hear the confession from Cameroon top general Eba, say they get their own Amba boys. Wait it happen for Ngarbo. Wait it don't happen for Kumba. Now their work of their Amba boys this. As they say they confess them. So the battle for Kumba now a battle of propaganda. Now a battle of a defeated and a frustrated colonial state. For use now na propaganda. For use now our own people them. For kill what picking them. And then for use that one like propaganda. For kill the Ambazonia quest for freedom. So that make the Ambazonian people they continue for remain slaves under Cameroon. So why? Because Cameroon did depend on Ambazonia for Cameroon its own survival. For chop and for money and for natural resources. All they come off Ambazonia. When you see their colonial governors, they kill wa picking them. For can force wa mami them. Make wa mami they accept for turn against the struggle. For turn against their own picking them where they don't rise up for fight for independence. For fight for their freedom. For turn against their own picking them where they don't rise up for protect them against the Cameroon terrorist military police and gendarmes. Now a game for kill the dreams of our people. Now a game for a fraudulent people, the most corrupt people for the world, for continue for govern we. For make sure say our people not ever live a good life. For make sure say our people not ever get water for drink. For make sure say our people they live, they not ever get better hospital for go. Because as long as we remain under Cameroon occupation, we will be the most poor people there for the world. As we don't be for the last 59 years. My people na a game. So that's why we get to understand. Once you understand, say na a game Cameroon the plan with our people there. It will help you become more determined. It will help you become more committed. Because you know say na a game. And we must defeat them. We must battle them. Until the last La République du Cameroon army, police and gendarme leave Ambazonia. There is no space for Cameroon for Ambazonia. There is no space. No space and no tolerance for what you don't do and for our people then. That's why when they kill our picking them, they bring the thief man Atanganji. When Atanganji come for Kumba, as we hear now, he quickly bring envelopes. The colonial prime minister or their dead president, they quickly put money for envelope. For go shut up those families so they don't kill their picking them. So that when Human Rights Watch come, make the families not talk. When Amnesty International come, make the families don't quiet. When the international community come for can investigate those crimes, make the family she don't quiet. Now for which country where they don't ever kill people them, the country never carry investigations, but they quickly put money for envelope, go bribe the family them. If not been them be carry out the crimes, why did they go bribe the families and with envelopes back? If not been their proxy forces or their police or their gendarme, they go carry out the crimes. Why did they go give envelopes and for back for bribe the families? They never even do investigation. They don't go to bribe families, bribe teachers, bribe all the witnesses so they be there around. For buy them into silence. They go kill while picking them. And then can take 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000. They buy mommy them. Buy papa them. Now how far Cameroon don't reduce our humanity that? Now the level that way Cameroon don't take our people them. Now the level that way they see we. And so they consider we as animals. Where they go kill Pekin and then turn around, take small envelope, give them for the papa, give them for the mommy, and then use that Pekin they die for their propaganda, for maintain occupation for Amazonia. Now the evil that way would live with them. Now the people that way they talk say the one can't govern Amazonia. My fellow people, we must understand the game. That's why we must make the decision for end Cameroon occupation of Amazonia once and for all. For remove this evil from our side. That's why we must collectively become more defiant for bleed these people to the end. No space, will be for Amazonia, for anything Cameroon, for waiting they don't do and for our people them. No space. No forgiveness and no forgetting. No reconciliation. We must battle them to the end until they pack out. So that's why we need to understand the evil nature. When I hear this second video, where the colonial governor, he too, the moment Atanganji come out, the colonial governor come out, he enter. He talks, say, he too want come. He want come for come force wa mami them. He want come for come force wa papa them. He want come force the people of Kumba. May they accept. Say na Ambazonians. They commit the act. He come for come force wa mami them. When I hear.
Strong measures are taken to reinforce the security of the population. But my sisters, my daughters, my mothers, I want us to take our destiny in our hands. We have played a lot. We have covered the killers a lot. When I asked you before the speeches, who are the killers? You say you don't know. Thank God. The Honorable Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly remind you certain facts. And after her intervention, you cannot say that you don't know the killers. So repeat after me. Who are the killers? We don't know. You don't know? Yes. Even after what Honorable Lifaka said, you don't know who are the killers? The killers are your brothers. The killers are your children. The killers are people who are living amongst you. And you don't want to denounce them. Thank God. The Honorable Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly remind you certain facts. And after her intervention, you cannot say that you don't know the killers. So repeat after me. Who are the killers? We don't know. You cannot say that you don't know the killers. So repeat after me. Who are the killers? We don't know. You cannot say that you don't know the killers. So repeat after me. Who are the killers? We don't know. You don't know? Yes. Even after what Honorable Lifaka said, you don't know who are the killers? The killers are your brothers. The killers are your children. The killers are people who are living amongst you. And you don't want to denounce them.
My fellow Ambazonian, at the game this. The kill were picking them. For can't force the mommy them. May they accept. Say now our defense forces where they protect our communities and protect our very mami them. For can't force mami them. For can't intimidate mami them. For can't frighten our mami them. May they accept say now our defense forces where they protect our communities. Now them they kill that picking them. One mami even in front of the colonial slaves. Masters, the colonial slave masters, while mami they still tell them say they no. We basically mami they talk for code language. Say now una terrorist police, now una terrorist gendarme, now una terrorist army, they kill them in front of those people. So what did they try for do? Now forget make mami they publicly acknowledge forcefully that they do that by duress, that they force them. Make they accept say now they are on picking them where they fight for Ambazonia independence. Now they kill that picking them. In that way, they go use them now, they turn them, they use our own mami them, they go against our fighters them. So that they start for point who said the day. Now the game this. The resilience of our people, they show our mami them. Our mami they know weti it be good for the Ambazonian people them. They know weti it be good for their picking them. And that's why they tell the colonial slave master, say they don't know. Now a code language for indirectly tell you say, now na army the kill picking them. Now na gendarmes the kill picking them. Now you send people maybe they can't kill picking them. Now the game that. When they do all this one, the game can fail woefully. In still waka. Then they say, ha. We know what for do. They say, when I know what, we know what for do. So they come out. When I remember when Mami Kumba, he tell the colonial minister of territorial administration, when he come there, he can't talk say, now God don't give them power for govern the Ambazonian people. Now God don't give them power for be, he don't give power for be president. When he can't make all this blah, 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 he don't can make all that blah, 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 blah. After he don't finish, when I remember, say after he don't make all that nonsense, he talk all that nonsense, all, he talk and finish. When Mami Kumba, he tell you say, objection. And he tell you say, the Egyptian you see today, you may see them no more. That one not correct. After Mami Kumba, it defeat Atanganji. Put Atanganji for shame. That one not correct. They go carry na this one. Now this one. Wait till when they see. Na nombere, it be been a prisoner for la Republic of Cameroon prison. After Ambazonia, they create defense forces. Nombere na one of the Amber boys, where la Republic movie from prison as a thief man. He move on for prison. He leave him make he go join the fighters. As he join the fighters, they can't put you under their person in hand, under their infiltrator Samuel Sakoyi and Cristiano their hand. They carry, they go for Nigeria, they go frustrated for day. La Republic talk to okay, we know we'll leave it for day. La Republic go pick it for Nigeria. He and success in Congo, when I remember, it bring them back for La Republic. It can't keep them under chains. None better than for chains. It will come morning time, chain the beef for a foot. It won't go sleep, chain the beef for a neck. Alright? And then La Republique du Cameroon, their army, they win a gay. Now better don't be their woman. As all when I don't see them. They put a lot of gas for backside. Make it come off for a belly. So now better that it don't be like woman where he carry 10 picking them. Now better they like a woman who be 10 months he carry 10 picking them. No woman who ever born 10 picking them. But now better go be the first man picking where La Republique du Cameroon, they don't make it born 10 picking them. Now, below that, it don't be like belle for how they call them. I don't know. I never even know the word for pigeon. I even describe how Nambere they. So now then that they don't go carry Nambere. The ex-general where they don't go buy for Nigeria here and socks and Congo. They can't put them for chain for La Republique for users as propaganda. So una hear as Nambere, una hear a talk and then we'll continue.
I get one fear. My fear I get and a fear for God. I don't fight, I never rape, I never kidnap man for ransom. If the man there for you ever do a year, me talk my year. They let the key no man and they arrest no man. The man tell you the truth. Me Nambere, when I look me fight try to do am. Any man when talk to the flag, no go climb up. He stand for the Amazonian land with foot as a stand. Don't say begin and no go school. He stand for the kumba. Don't say business plan no go open where people don't stop at so. I said today, tomorrow, I never be mayor, I never be governor, I never be CEO, I never do politics. But I bet on a today more than a year fine. Any man who not say be man picking, make a law.
When I see him, when I see Nambere he had, and the mob for hippopotamus now exactly the same. Una see Nambere head, it is like the one for the mob when hippopotamus open him up. Now exactly the same. La République, their frustration not enter. It don't become a prisoner for La République du Cameroon. Now that they don't go bring him, he can't intimidate what people them for Kumba. For some they open their stores. A traitor. Now person that way don't sell Ambazonia for La République du Cameroon. For takes more money. And then he says he don't become a slave for La République du Cameroon. He live under chains. He won't go for bed the tight chain, make it not run. He will come money time with chains. He work out with chains. They bring in for that motor where they carry prisoners. Nambere, the prisoner. Make prisoner. A prisoner of La République du Cameroon, they don't buy it. Make it can't talk for free people them. Where they fight for their own independence. Just because Nambere don't be frustrated. Just because he don't become a prisoner of La République du Cameroon, he not get the freedom for move freely. He can't open more for Kumba. Make we hear what he finish talk.
Any business place tomorrow, I take my two ICM. If you never open, that means a problem. But it's there on the truth today.
Tomorrow, arrest it, arrest it.
Son by woman.
Tomorrow, arrest it.
Tomorrow,
arrest it.
if we are the population, we are not help government. How will the government will succeed? Government and me and you and the people.
We are the government, we are the government, we are the government. We are the government. Are we? Are we? Are we?
We be
the government.
So why we don't help them? But then please come on for the country.
Got to more, man. Got to more. Got to more. Every day I just want people 4 years. Everyone. No problem. One play for you. That's true.
When person shot, you go burn your food through a line.
That's true.
My brother, my sister, my mommy, my papa, I join a for now. I don't decide to come Kumba. Instead of picking them, I know one woman. When I come for 10 years, get one picking. They don't kill us in the farm.
Oh,
I guess some of the boys still picking. They kill all the brass. Only the man don't have to year. You don't have to do it. What I done with me?
Who there with you, Papa?
What I done with me?
Who there with you?
What I done with me?
Who there with you?
The enemy now. Who know the enemy?
Who know them?
Who know the fear button?
Who know them?
Who know the enemy?
Who know them? Papa, who know them?
All that boy they carry gun. When I see them, me again Nigeria. If they be strong past me, they broke in from Nigeria. And see them. The house they where they get on, I don't get on. I believe.
That's true.
They cash them every day from Nigeria. South the cash them. They pay more than 10 million, 20 million. What I know.
So, Ambazonia, when they see that idiot, where they call it Nambere, na part of the propaganda that kill what picking them, and then go carry these fools. People do like the public already move their head, move their brain. They don't move the life way they inside of them. When I see young boy, it only look like man way this 90 years old. Bele don't become like, as I talk, hippopotamus. We don't be pregnant with 10 picking them. The frustration of defeat of La République du Cameroon. Now people they like Nambere that they use now for propaganda. After they don't kill one picking them. For can't end ghost town. So after they don't do all this drama, what it finally can happen with the ghost town? Well, the people for Kumba, they tell La République, say, look, La République, when I go do that nonsense, when I go bring people like Nambere, for can't do that with nonsense, now for only for a short time. Because if Nambere be being a better man picking, as he said, he knock his hand for chest, not be Nambere for carry his own foot. He come for Kumba without that ekelebe them, he not do am. So as Nambere they do that their nonsense, they come out for Sunday, Monday this for Kumba. Now what people then that, the knock better goes down. They show Nambere and La République du Cameroon. They say not them, they understand the game. They know say that they only use Nambere, but they no go use Nambere for frustrate the aspiration, the hopes, and the dreams of the Ambazonian people. If Nambere want be prisoner, make it remain a prisoner for La République du Cameroon. While people they woke up, they knock the biggest Mami Water ghost town for Kumba. That same place where Nambere be the talk, now they stored in this. Now they stored in this. For the same place where Nambere be the talk. Now they stored in that. They close. Now in that. Same spot. Where the thief man. The traitor. It did make noise. The next day. The Ambazonian people them for Kumba. They tell Nambere say. Now the Ambazonian people they get Kumba. What people need to listen to traitors. What people need to take instructions from traitors. What people need to take instructions from the people that don't betray them. Nambere na a traitor. He betrayed the Ambazonian people then. So, were intelligent people then. Were smart people then for Kumba. And all across Ambazonia. They understand the game very well. Even when the same number they ask and say, when I know who killed that picking them, while people they just look like say they need him. While people they actually feel sorry for the idiot. Ambazonia now the game this. Make we understand the game. Make we understand what they try to do. And the only reason that because they don't be defeated. La République not be defeated because we get 100,000 army and then they just defeat them. We defeat La République du Cameroon by our sense. Not through our ghost town. Yes. Not through our colonial school boycott. Not through the self-defense strategy of the block by block. Where it make all villages and all towns. They get fighters so they woke up for those blocks. For make the territory ungovernable. For take away Cameroon capacity and ability for administer occupation and colonialism for Ambazonia. Once they create the block by block and it make the territory ungovernable, Cameroon go crazy. When we talk say Ambazonia, Cameroon don't be defeated. Now because they don't fit govern the Ambazonian people them anymore. Now because our people need to take instructions. They don't fit conduct elections. They don't fit collect taxes. Their governors, they don't fit move freely. Their SDOs, they don't fit move freely. 80% of their SDOs, they don't run. 80% of their colonial deals, they don't run. All their senators, their colonial senators, they don't run. They stay all for the colonial capital. Their colonial parliamentarians, they don't run. They try for conduct elections for Ambazonia. We reject them. Now they defeat that, my people. Now they defeat that. That's why this generation get for be very proud. That's why we get for be very proud of Wamami them. That's why we get for be very proud of Wabaya Selam them. That's why we get for be very proud of all our business people them. Because every Monday they make great amount of sacrifices for our collective freedom. For demonstrate to themselves, to La Republic and to the world, say the Ambazonian people don't take back control of their territory, and now then they make their decisions. While block by block forces them, they give our people them hope. They do protection, they do community work, they keep peace, they settle community matters, defend our people them. Now through our self-defense, while the ghost town and the colonial school boycott, that one na the program where it give we power, but what real power in terms of which it make the international community. Una hear fine. The ghost town and the colonial school boycott, it no go give Ambazonia independence. Now the third component of that strategy, when at the block by block, the self-defense strategy. Now the strategy that way, now you make the world want talk for Ambazonia. Now you make the world don't now call the name Ambazonia. Not because of the ghost towns, not because of the colonial school boycott. They be important for leverage, but the ultimate leverage, now the guns on the ground. Now those soldiers them, now them that they give Ambazonia the diplomatic capital. The more powerful our forces they be, the more powerful our diplomatic capital. That's why we need to understand place who they. So since we don't defeat La Republic, we don't frustrate them, they not fit govern Ambazonia. Now Ambazonia they be in charge now. The world no go give we that recognition, as I've been explaining for all we, until we show say they say we fit also start for take control of the big towns them. Because now our people we get control of all the villages and the small towns them. We don't defeat La Republic for them, we don't move them. La Republic they then only for the big town them. So now the next phase, now the stabilization phase. If you defeat La Republic of Cameroon, you must take control. The world need for see the Ambazonian people, they project power and authority for ground zero. Now for here our recognition the camp. So while we see all, we understand the game of La Republic of Cameroon, we must also understand the strategy where it will give we recognition. Now for increase the self-defense capacity for ground zero. When I go hear me talk about this over and over and over again, because now the end point this for the war of liberation. Until we do the work for put that kind of forces them. When people like Nambere and traitors, La Republic bring them for inside Kumba, while forces they go enter for the pig Nambere, while forces they go enter for the with big numbers them, that means say plenty forces them, they go enter there with big weapons them, they take over the SDO, take over the DO's office, take over the mayor's office, take over the treasury, take over the taxation office, take over their army camp, take over their gendarme camp, take over their police station them. Now the next phases will get for enter there. And that's why we can get this important conversation. the faster all we understand the game of La République du Cameroon and understand our own strategy, then when I go no say they say we'll be this close to becoming a free people. Cameroon no even get one eye small power for Amazonia. Enough to control anymore. So our destiny not only there for our hand, but we don't hold that destiny now. Now we for put that destiny for ground, make it stand fine. That they walk that way, all we get them. So I want to assure all our mommy them, all our papa them. So we'll be very close. Make them just hold on. We'll be very close. The world, they talk directly with our leadership. And all the advice for all the diplomats, they say when I do the last work with the men. When I show that force for ground zero. When I show say, when I fit bring peace, when I fit stabilize, when I fit protect the people them. When I show them, it will change the conversation for diplomacy. As the leader don't write them for a Facebook. Without a powerful defense force, diplomacy be useless. And tomorrow, I go can't explain them for una why the Swiss process failed. I can't explain for una why the Swiss process failed. And the country will be there inside. But for today, Abuan can give this education, this inspiration, this knowledge, because as the talk say, real knowledge now a very powerful weapon. A people where they know what they do and what they work, they go do more. The strategy, the work. La République don't really be defeated. Mona not think for defeat, now for say their army don't come on. Measure the defeat in terms of with Okala Bilai, it is still for Bafu, for Douala, and then it will only come for the Atlantic states. Little Africa is stay for Bafusam. Their SDOs don't run all. Their senators don't run all. Start for measure and quantify your successes in those terms. Now you go know say, we the Ambazonia people, you and me and all we. Now we now get Ambazonia. For take up, we go need our own forces them, where they go fill in the gap. And now for here, the sweet news is start for come. Now for here, when you woke up morning time, be very happy, say your independence come. When you go sleep, be very happy, say your independence come. Because we go beat them for negotiation. Even if they no one come for negotiation, we go end their game for ground. They go run. As the leader don't promise them. And with the invite now, better may come back to Kumba. Without the army and police. Kumba boys, when Nambere don't betray Kumba, they go pick up Nambere. What people for Kumba. The boys are for Kumba, for Kwata for Kumba, for the street of Kumba. If Nambere be man pikin, make Nambere come Kumba without Amoka, without the B. First of all, I don't know what I want to notice. When I don't say, they say, when Nambere shake one foot, that be the following. Because they know say Nambere one run. He shake one foot, they follow it. He move another foot, they follow it. Why? Because they know say the idiot go wrong. Now a traitor. So my people then, we don't do really well. Make we be proud of ourselves. Make we be proud of witty, wa mami them, wa papa them, wa pikin them. They don't sacrifice or create them for Ambazonia. I know say a lot of bad news, a lot of people them, they only come for can't give all kind news them. We go now for inspire our people them, educate, inspire, and empower our people them. Because the more empowered our people they be, the more powerful they go be. The more hopeful they go feel about the future. We fight now for our picking them. We fight for our mommy them. We fight say mommy, if we come for morning time, mommy if you go in farm, that is, if you work, I go in farm. In peace. Mommy if you go market, we call shasha morning time for carrying them for go market. Mommy if you go market in peace. Papa will call morning time, we want go a cocoa farm, a coffee farm, a cassava farm. Papa go to call morning time, go to sing. For go a farm in peace. With pride. Forgive our people them better life. Forgive or make our people them live in for places where they be for a safe Ambazonia. You come up from one village to another town. No police, no checkpoint. You go buy your tin them for big town, you can't go small town, no checkpoint. No man no they ask you for bribe. So that we're picking they get school. When they learn something, if it be practical for their environment, they feel use them for their environment. We're picking the feel start for take one mango. They start for make better juice. They take one pear, they make oil. For inside Ambazonia. They feel take wa cocoa them. They make all kinds of things them from cocoa. Now the Ambazonia this one belong. No be an Ambazonian way for you for get work. A small girl of 23 years old, it get a degree, it get a master's degree. It got for go sleep an old papa who is 90 years old for that small girl of 23 for get work. It got for go bribe for deposit document. Papa di work for a kumbe for the colonial state. He finish, he work, he don't work, he reach for retirement age. He go come out from a kumbe. He go sote, he go for Yaoundé. For go deposit document for pension. Why he go for go na for Yaoundé? Go talk for Bulu. Meet up people there, they talk Bulu. Papa ni ye Bulu. They will ask the money. Person can't get the pension. And then he will can add bribe on top of your own pension. And then they will tell you, say, okay, until you give me this amount of money, I will give you. And then Papa go to negotiate, say, okay, better you take 50% of my pension. After Papa don't work all his life. After Mommy don't work all his life. Some idiot, some Bulu idiot. He go Shironde, he go take half of your pension. Because he'll be an Ambazonian. You go work for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. They don't pay you. You must go for the Bulu capital. And then they turn you up and down. You will bribe 20 people then. And then you will still negotiate. For the 7 years so they never pay you, they will give you maybe now only 60%. Now the system that they don't bill for the Ambazonian people them. For extort we into frustration. That's why we don't rise. To put an end to that system. For create a system where people they would work with respect and honor. If you work now for a kumbe, you stay for a kumbe. Now for a kumbe, you go you could do your documents. If you work now for Manfe, you stay now for Manfe, and for Manfe you could do your documents, and now for Manfe your salary could come out, your pension will come out. Now the Ambazonian this. The Ambazonian this will the bill. If they born for a mojok, you work for a mojok, you stay now for a mojok, now for a mojok you do your documents, your pension they come on for a mojok. You don't bribe any person for your own pension. Now wait till they fight this for our people then. When brother go buy things from Nigeria, he reach your border. Look him. If he thinks 100,000, he go only pay the duties now for the things they win 100,000. You know, go buy things in 100,000. They can't ask you custom duty for 400,000. You get for go borrow more money for money where you not get them. Pass the capital where you invest them. By the time you want to sell those things, you do already there for a deep loss, and then you owe more money on top. And then they will ask you taxation again. It must end. It must end. You don't use for people them too much since 1961. This generation don't rise for end those things. For give our people them a chance for a better life. We need to fight for something where it be abstract, say freedom or independence. We need to fight now for the dignity of our people them, and for preserve their dignity, and for preserve their lives, and for give them pride, and for make Ambazonia and make them feel human again. That's all they fight. We fight for our picking them. Better not kill picking them anymore. Better not rape or sister them anymore. Make driver not come out from one village. You want to go for town. You go through 10 checkpoints. For people that they speak Bulu for you. And the reason they put that checkpoint, not only for finish our people them. Take all with you our people they get them. And frustrate our people them. We must end them to give our people them better life. We'll go create a government with the Ambazonia people they will be proud of, and at the first one, we could be corruption free for Africa. After all this suffer, we owe our people them the best, including our refugees them, and for the free our prisoners. We not commit and we not trust. We move closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. All right, make we leave on for today. We know say this broadcast, they're going to put them for ACN, and so a good conversation. Now 2:15 for our own time for this side, and 8:15 for Ambazonia right now. So make we leave the conversation for here. Make all wanna get a very beautiful Tuesday. May God bless you now. May God keep you safe. Una stay strong. Una stay committed. And una stay defiance. I will talk again with una small time. If anything there, we will post time for una. If any breaking news there where something will happen, we gonna go hear from you immediately. As of now, una tell all man say the Ambazonian people then, they don't create a true Liberation TV. We now for inspire and empower our people them. If you be an Ambazonian musician, you be young boy, young girl, you be papa, you be mommy, and you play music, you knock your drum. Una make them, take them for video. Una send them for we. They play them for television for all man. Something they happen for quarter. Una take them, put them for video, send them for we. Some were brother them, they did for our brother them, our sister them. They did for that side for ground one. They be don't contact we, they don't form small group, and they sing, they go for plenty places. I beg, una send we una small video them. So that we take them, we advertise the talent of Ambazonian refugees them. One of our brother, they when he come out Amazonia and he don't go for that side for Nigeria as a refugee, he don't go open bakery. He get to young boy. He get to bakery now. Take small video and small picture of your small business. You send them for we. We promote you and for thank you for your hard work. For say you go for Nigeria, you don't go fold your hand. But you take the time, as you did for Nigeria, for start for do something so that as you come back from Amazonia, you become better. Yes, now the Ambazonian spirit that. Because we don't wash all that like the public laziness for our skin. Alright? So, some, when I say for 1 week before October 1, we become announced General Ivo Ambazonia Independence Day competition for small beginning for sing. Some family be contact we for that side for Kwakwa. Some family they don't burn their house. They burn their house for Kwakwa. This family and many other families, they go build a small bush house, and for bush, they sing there. One of the Pekin, where it be send the Ambazonia national anthem, the competition. Now, one of our Ambazonia small Pekin, boy Pekin, I think it is 7 years old. We and the family they stay for bush. I hear that story. I watch that boy, he anthem we sing him. And I listen to the condition where they live there. It touched me. We promise, so we'll go help this family. We talk for the mommy and the boy Pekin. I want to tell when I say, we don't send money for that family. Make them move for some house where they for near road. At least for place where it will be a little bit much more safer. And we'll give them small money. Make they buy small thing them. They start for selling. For take care of themselves. That the Ambazonia this. Now who will be this as a people? I go leave and make our people then where they go block that mommy face and they block that one picking the face, and I go can't show now how they receive that money where we send them for them. Now who will be this as a people? And the kind of society that will get for bill and for happy with. Alright? Make a live now for day. May God bless all now. May God keep us safe. As always, I love una plenty. When I get a beautiful Tuesday.